afternoon to all the participants. We are starting this session. Okay, so dear all, in this session we will cover different online tools for teaching and learning as well as research. As all of you are academicians teaching in different organizations, and in routine we have to create content. In routine we have to work on different aspects related to academia, whether it is related to creating lecture notes or we want to present some particular content in form of presentation, PowerPoint presentation. While creating digital content for our students or for our teammates, we have to create diagrams, we have to work on flowcharts. And if you are involved in online teaching and learning, in digital pedagogy, in online academic practices, we have to work on videos. So if you are already involved in creating content for YouTube, we have to work on animations, we have to work on videos. This session is dedicated to different online tools, and in online tools we are directly focusing on AI part, artificial intelligence part, because nowadays we are in the era of smart work. Okay, earlier if we move back to 2 to 3 years when chat gpt was not available, okay, in that case, in that particular scenario, we were creating digital content via Google or different search engines. After that, we were involved in in changing the content, in changing plagiarism, so many things. If we want to work on some diagram, then it was very hectic process to create diagram or to manipulate it, to modify a specific diagram. In this session, we will discuss about those tools which are very, very beneficial for teachers, even researchers. If you are a researcher, because every teacher is a researcher also, we have to explore different topics, we have to explore different paradigms, and we will see as a researcher also how to extract hidden knowledge from documents. For example, you have one ebook of 500 pages. You want to extract some hidden information which is not directly available. You want to extract some hidden information from a research paper, from a particular article. For example, you want to identify problem statement from a research paper. You want to identify some specific research objective which is not directly given. Even if you want to create a PowerPoint presentation from an article, that can be done using AI. So in this session, we will see how to use different tools, different AI-based tools, and which are major challenges, major opportunities in this particular segment. In this session, we will not only cover single tool like ChatGPT. You might have seen that nowadays hundreds of toolkits available, hundreds of online AI tools available. But we have seen, you also might have seen that participants, even teachers, students are stuck to only ChatGPT. Bard is available, which is now renamed to Gemini, Copilot, Corapo, Perplexity, Chat PDF, Book Chat, thousands of chatbots available, and you will be surprised. You might be knowing that more than 10,000 based toolkits available, which we can use for teaching learning. For example, instantly you want to create a presentation, PowerPoint presentation of 20 slides. You have some raw content. From that raw content, we can create a particular PowerPoint presentation very quickly using artificial intelligence. And all of these tools we will cover in this session, which are free. Okay, I am also using free edition. I have not taken any paid subscription of any AI tool. So we will see those tools which we can use directly without paying anything. So, dear participants, we will see. So, first of all, before covering any particular topic, any specific tool, I want to show you some particular data, some particular statistics related to artificial intelligence, teaching and learning in academic practice is what is the elevation, what is the escalation speed. So you can see it is increasing exponentially and its market size is huge. As per the reports from Statista, AI chatbots, AI is now taking care of each and everything. However, it is panicful also. It is also fearful also nowadays because lots of jobs are getting killed. Lots of jobs are not available nowadays. Even in the development industry, in IT industry, in automation industry, people are getting fired because AI is taking care, AI is taking charge of that. So rather than getting panic, we have to learn about it. We have to see how to make best use of these tools for our implementations. So you can see this one is the statistics. You also might be knowing this particular statistics related to chat gpt and other platforms. To reach 1 million users, Netflix took around 4 years, 3.5 years, Twitter 2 years, but chat gpt took only 5 days to reach 1 million users. Nowadays, even school kids, school going children, whosoever knows how to operate a mobile phone, they are able to work on ChatGPT. They are able to work on different tasks, case studies. You also might have experienced in your home. Kids are using ChatGPT for solving the assignments, for solving homework. As a teacher, as an academician, we have to be smart. We should know how to make use of these tools for our teaching and learning. If you want to create question papers, because as a teacher, you are involved in many activities. Nowadays, you might have seen that the task of teacher is not limited only to teach the students, only to take classes. And along with taking classes, we have to work on different things. We have to work on different lab manuals. We have to create digital content. We have to create PowerPoint presentations. We have to work on MOOCs, massive open online courses content. We have to create different types of question papers, MCQ, to create question banks. So we will see how to use effective tools for teaching and learning, and those effective tools we will cover using artificial intelligence, AI based tools. Okay. So you can see that this one is the data, and it might be looking fearful, it might be looking panicful that lots of jobs are in threat with AI chatbots, data entry, even teaching jobs may be under threat in upcoming time because robotic teaching that is also taking care of that, that is also taking charge. Lots of jobs are getting killed throughout the world because of AI chatbots. And you can see this one is the recent statistics by Goldman Sachs. That is very popular research agency. 300 million full-time jobs will be killed very soon because AI is taking charge of each and everything. So only those people will survive who are having knowledge, who are updated, who will get updated in their domain by using AI or not. Okay, it doesn't matter whether you will know, whether you will be using AI or not, but you should be smart. And we should be able to teach our students, we should be able to guide our students in such a way so that they will survive in this particular threat. Now we will start different tools different types of strategies for teaching and learning using artificial intelligence based tools. You might have heard a particular term that is known as LLM, large language model. At back end of each and every AI based tool, whether it is ChatGPT or Gemini or Copilot or Microsoft Designer or Perplexity, thousands of tools available. I will give you detailed list, more than 10,000 tools available for different practices. At backend of each and every AI based tool, whether it is for teaching and learning or for any other purpose, there is LLM, large language model, that is pre-trained. That is pre-trained with deep learning, machine learning based implementation. Data is already available. You also might have heard that ChatGPT is having each and everything at backend since civilization, since advent of civilization. Whatever is already given in different books, in different articles, in different research papers, that is trained in the large language model of ChatGPT. Same thing is available in Gemini. Gemini is product of Google. ChatGPT is product of OpenAI. You might have seen that as soon as ChatGPT was released, ego level or self-respect level, we can say, it hurt for many organizations, specifically Google. Earlier, Google was not in this particular industry, IT in AI industry. But as soon as ChatGPT was released, Google released Bard. After that, it released Gemini, just to compete with OpenAI in IT industry. Okay, so we will discuss about different things by which way we can create different types of content with Gemini, with Microsoft Designer. If you want to create presentations, if you want to study research papers, if you want to study dissertations, if you want to create diagrams, flowcharts, and this theme comes under the domain of prompt engineering. Nowadays, many things, many type of content is available in AI chatbots which we can't extract directly. Okay, for example, okay, so now I am coming to chat gpt. So this one is chat gpt. So if I will ask chat gpt to create one animation, it will deny. You might have seen that until and unless I am having its paid subscription, it is not possible, okay, to create some animation, to create some particular animated content or presentation. I will have to take its paid subscription. But it can be done with chat gpt in indirect way. Indirect way means with prompt engineering. Okay, so you can see that I'm also using free edition. It is showing me to upgrade the plan. If I want to create diagrams, for example, I want to create one flow chart, I want to create some sequence diagram, directly it is not possible. I want to create one entity relationship diagram for my presentation, for my research paper, or for my lab manual, or for lecture notes. It will deny that it is not possible. But in indirect way, in indirect way means one indirect process is this mermaid.line. So two websites I have opened in parallel. See this very carefully. One website is ChatGPT, and second web-based application, that is mermaid.line. We will see how to use OpenAI platform ChatGPT to create different types of diagrams. Which type of diagrams? For example, I want to create flowchart, sequence diagram, class diagram, state diagram. All of these diagrams can be created directly. But if I will write here directly in ChatGPT, it will deny that it can't create diagrams. We will have to upgrade our plan. So there is indirect process. So you can see that I'm giving it one instruction. So each and every screenshot I have already taken. For example, I want to create a sequence diagram for one process. Okay, so one process I have given, by which way a user can interact with web app and log in using OAuth 2. Generate a sequence diagram in plant UML. So you can see that plant UML. I'm not asking you, I'm not asking ChatGPT to generate diagrams. I'm asking it to generate sequence diagram script in plant UML. Okay, enter. So in different themes, whether you are from mechanical, civil, electrical, in different themes we will see. So it is generating one script. ChatGPT is generating one code. That code we will process. So I will copy this code. I will paste it in chat in mermaid.live and it will be created. Okay, so you can see that whatever diagram we want to create, it will be at right hand side, it will be generated. Okay, for any process, not only a specific process, for any type of process. For example, we want to create one block diagram or any other thing. Okay, so I'm repeating this part. Create a mermaid script for different cloud platforms, for diagram of different cloud platforms. At one side I have opened mermaid.live, so you can see it is generating one
So
script.
what is the second AIT you are mentioning, sir? Mermaid
Mermaid
or the can you spell it or can you
mermaid
type it or spell it, sir?
mermaid.live.
Mermaid. Oh,
I will give you this presentation, sir. I will send this PPT at end of this session so that you can follow it.
oh, okay,
So
okay. Yeah.
this code is, I will copy this code and I will paste it here, and it will be generated. Okay. If I want to create one sequence diagram, then you can see that this one is sequence diagram script, and in sequence diagram I will paste at right hand side. You can see that this particular diagram is generated, and this diagram is copyright free, plagiarism free. So whatever code I have taken from ChatGPT, I have pasted it in sequencediagram.org, or you can paste in this. Okay, for example, this one sequence diagram. For example, I need to work on some animated diagram or some colorful diagram. So in that case, I will use this one, mermaid.live, or if I need a vector diagram, in that case, we will see sequence diagram.org. Okay, one more example we will see very quickly. Generate a script for generate of script of sequence diagram in plant UML. So I am taking a case of dam engineering. Okay, dam engineering in civil or anything. Okay, just randomly I am taking one code. Okay, process of dam engineering or process of railway engineering. For example, I want to work on. I want to create one presentation, PowerPoint presentation, or I want to create some lab manual or some lecture notes. Okay, generate a script for this one. So it is asking which particular theme we want to work. So we can specify it explicitly, by which way. Please generate a sequence diagram in plant UML syntax for civil engineering process. Okay, anything you can take. So this script is getting generated, and this code we will paste in sequencediagram.org. So it is generating that script, and major advantage of using this tool is, or this process is, This particular diagram is completely plagiarism free. So I'm deleting this existing diagram. I will paste new code. Now you can see this particular diagram: inspection team, construction team, and this particular diagram I can download in file system in Google Drive, OneDrive, or anywhere. Okay, shrink to fit this particular diagram. Okay, so I can use it in my presentation, I can use it in my lecture notes. If I am creating one specific content for teaching and learning, or if I am working on some specific ebook, we can use this specific diagram. Okay, any other process. So this one is the process to use sequence, to work on sequence diagram. So this I have shown in this presentation. In this screenshot you can see by which way we have to write this script and how to paste in sequence diagram. So you have to open this script, this particular website, sequencediagram.org, or you can open mermaid.live. Okay, so another process, for example, I want to change it. I want to change this specific diagram: mobile communication with users communicating with IoT devices. Okay, for example, my area of research is, or my area of content creation is IoT devices. So we will see whether it will create or not. Here is the plant UML script. So if I'm writing something about IoT, if I'm writing some content related to mobile communication, so you can see that this script is getting generated, that we will paste in sequencediagram.org or mermaid, and that diagram will be completely plagiarism free. So copy code and delete, paste. So you can see mobile app, cloud service, IoT device, open mobile app. So by which way there is communication, and this specific diagram I can download in file system, Google Drive, or anywhere. Second tool is mermaid.live, that also you can use. Okay, now very quickly we will cover another tool. So many tools available, I want to cover multiple tools. Okay, hundreds of tools available for different applications. Okay, GraphViz, I want to create a diagram in this format, in entity relationship diagram, in arrow, using some arrows in this way. Okay, so what we will do, I will write this particular code. So I'm taking it. GraphViz syntax, generate GraphViz syntax or dot language for different types of cloud platforms. Okay, so if I want to create a diagram for my presentation in form of some arrows, in form of some flow chart, in form of entity relationship diagram, we will use this particular code dot language. Okay, so enter, it will generate code, it will generate GraphViz code, and I will paste this code in another website. Which is that website? GraphViz Online, Dreampuff GraphViz. Okay, at one side I have opened this website. I will copy this code from here. Now I will copy this code from ChatGPT and I will paste in this. Okay, so simply I will paste and we will see whether it will generate or not. Now you can see at right hand side diagram is generated, and this diagram is completely plagiarism free, because in teaching, learning, research we get afraid of plagiarism. For example, you want to uh, present in some seminar, because all of you are teachers, all of you are academicians, presenters, you might be delivering different sessions, and many times we get fearful that if we will download some diagram from Google Images, then it doesn't look good, that this person has taken image from Google Images, which is already available. So no need to worry about that. So in which format we want to download this diagram? SVG, scalable vector graphics, PNG, or PostScript, we can simply download it. Any other? Now I want to take another diagram. Okay, generate graphics syntax or dot language for example, I want to create some content related to mechanical engineering. Okay, quality control in manufacturing process of automobile. Okay, just randomly I am giving it. In automobile engineering manufacturing process and quality control, I want to create one diagram. Okay, it will generate that script. I can use it in my research paper, I can use it in my presentation. So you can see that. And participants who are from mechanical, they will know better than me whether it is correct or not. Okay, because I am not from mechanical domain. If some of you are from automobile production or manufacturing process, you might be knowing better whether it is correct or not. Copy code, and I'm pasting that code here, and you will see that a new diagram will be generated. This one is the diagram. Okay, so you can see that this is the diagram. Start of manufacturing process and raw material inspection, assembly line, rework, final assembly, paint shop, functional testing, final quality inspection, packaging, shipping, end of manufacturing. If I want to use it in my presentation, in my research paper, I can use anything, not only mechanical or civil engineering. For any particular domain you can use for teaching and learning, even for chemistry. Okay, chemical process. Okay, chemical process or anything, because I'm not from chemical engineering. Any particular process you can specify here. For example, blockchain technology and key segments. If I'm creating some content related to blockchain, cryptocurrency, or related domain, then so you can see cryptography, which are key segments. So for introductory part of our book, introductory part of our chapter, or digital content, we can use it. Copy code and paste. And you can see that at right hand side this diagram is created, and you can see blockchain consensus mechanism, smart contracts, cryptography. I can download this image, download, and it will be downloaded. I can use it anywhere without any fear of plagiarism, whether in research paper, presentation, or anywhere else. So this process I have given in this presentation, how to write the script and where to paste the code. Now, dear participants, we will see some other parts. So some other tools. So all of you are aware with different tools. So one more scenario. So you, depending upon scenario also, you can create diagram. For example, you want to create a scenario. You are working on some research paper. You are creating. You want to create a particular diagram related to different steps. For example, this is my scenario. A cloud file storage has following components: number one, number two. Or you are working on some algorithm. You have some particular functional process. You are creating some content, and there are 6 to 7 steps. In those 6 to 7, using those 6 to 7 steps, you want to create one diagram. So what you have to do, simply define that particular process, and at the end write that, create a block diagram for mermaid syntax. Okay, so you can see that I have defined my process. I have defined my process in different steps, and at last I have given to generate mermaid script. So this one is the mermaid script for the process, for the algorithm, or for the technique, whatever technique I want to present in form of a diagram. So you can see there are 6 steps in my algorithm. There are 6 steps in my pseudocode, or multiple steps in my generation, in my content creation. And using that, I want to create one diagram. So copy code mermaid.live and I will paste it here. And depending upon that, this specific diagram will be generated. Whatever diagram we want to generate. Okay. Here we will paste that particular code and that specific diagram will be generated. And that specific diagram, that flow chart, you will be able to download directly without any fear of plagiarism. If you want to put it in full screen mode, it will be done. Okay, so you can explore these points which I have given in this. Okay, so this one is the diagram script that you can paste. Okay, existing script, and at right hand side you will get colorful diagram. If you want to work on sequence diagram, that can also be worked out. Now, dear participants, we are shifting to some other tools which are very popular but not used widely by many researchers, by many academicians. Using Gemini, how to create content 2D or 3D
Yes, sir.
images.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how to create 2D or 3D images using Google Gemini. Okay, so you can see some examples I have given. For example, I want to create some image related to some specific segment, okay, flowchart or anything else. So new chat, create and show image of image for different cloud platforms. Okay, anything, any particular process use related to which we want to create some content. So I'm also using free edition of Google Gemini. So you can see that this one, Google Cloud Platform. In same way, if we want to create some particular image for a specific process related to a particular process, we want to generate one image for know your customer. For example, I am writing some content related to banking, related to finance. Okay, know your customer process with biometric. I want to generate one image, and that particular image should be plagiarism free with biometric authentication. So you can see that generating imagery, and now you can see this one. So this particular image is completely plagiarism free, that we can use in our documents, in our digital content. Okay, no need to worry about plagiarism part. So in same way, if I want to use in banking and finance with, okay, so you can see this one, these images were getting generated. So you can see that this one. Even hypothetical processes, image for different types of different segments in blockchain technology. So you have to write, create, and show image. So this particular process, this specific feature is available in paid version of ChatGPT, but same process is available in free edition of Google Gemini that you can use. So you can see that this one, different images. Even hypothetical processes can also be generated. Hypothetical process means, okay, for example, generate and show image for image of sports activity of astronauts Okay, I want to generate one image. So it might be looking hypothetical, but it will generate hypothetical image also. Okay. Okay, any other process you can see? Or if some image, if in alternate to this, you can use Microsoft Designer also. Okay, Microsoft Designer, another platform, very easy to use toolkit, online AI based tool for creating digital content. If you, for your presentations, for your articles, if you want to create some digital content, for example, this one. So same message, same description I have pasted in Microsoft Designer. Generate. In Microsoft Designer, we are creating images, and we will see whether it will create those images or not. And each and every image will be completely free, plagiarism free, copyright free. So you can see that sports activity of astronauts. So if I want to, if I'm writing one research paper, if I'm creating some content related to this topic, I want to propose some algorithm, I want to propose some technique related to some hypothetical topic, so that hypothetical content can also be created. For example, I want to modify it. Okay, so each and every image is related to football, I want to create one image related to cricket match of astronauts on other planets. On other planet, we will see whether it will generate or not. For example, I'm proposing some algorithm, I'm proposing some technique, we are giving some specific proposal, and we want to generate its 2D or 3D image. So you can see that these images are generated by AI, Microsoft Designer. So I have given it the instruction to generate and show image of cricket match of astronauts on other planet. Now you can see that what is the need of graphic designer, what is need of Corel Draw or Photoshop expert. When we started this session, we were discussing that AI is eating, AI is killing lots of jobs. So this is trailer of that. If I am able to create one content 2D or 3D image in this way, what is need of Photoshop expert? What is the need of any particular graphic designer? And I am using free edition. Even I can generate some particular process also, some specific, I can generate image for some hypothetical process. For example, I'm giving Internet of Things, I'm working on, for example, Internet of Things, IoT. I will give I will give one scenario. A person using mobile phone and communicating with other planet or other area using IoT. Okay. With vehicular ad hoc networks, with vehicular network. Okay. So I have given IoT also, I have given vehicular network also, mobile phone. So we will see with this combination whether it will be able to generate that image or not. No need of any graphic expert, no need of any Maya or Blender expert. With AI based tools, we can generate images for our articles, for our research papers, for our content. So you can see in this person communicating, vehicular network is also available, IoT is also available. I can use this image for my PPT. This is another image. So it has given me 4 different variants. Okay. So any other process, any other scenario I can define. Okay. Vehicular network with fast tag communication and congestion control. What is the size of my, what should be size of my image, what should be orientation of my image, square, portrait or wide, anything. Okay. Or vehicles with fast tag communication with congestion control mechanism. So if I'm writing some content, some article related to this topic, vehicles with congestion control mechanism and cloud connectivity. So for this particular theme, I want to create images. Whosoever is very expert graphic designer, even that person will also be challenging in creating high resolution images, which is possible with only AI in few seconds. So you can see vehicles with congestion control mechanism, cloud is also there. Very high quality, very high resolution images we can take, we can simply download, and plagiarism free. Major part is that each and every image is plagiarism free. Okay. Any other process, anything, dam engineering or railway engineering, for example, related to railway engineering with disaster management and control. So on this particular topic, I can define a process also. Okay. Few engineers working on railway engineering on railway track for disaster management and control. Okay. Generate. So we'll see whether it will be able to create that content or not. And all of these images are completely free. I'm also using free edition of Microsoft Designer. So you can see few engineers working on railway track for disaster management and control. In few seconds, in few moments, we are able to create this content. Is this visible to all participants? Kindly confirm. Is this visible and clear to all of you? And how much it is looking
Yes,
easy
sir.
or difficult to work with? And are you
Yes, sir.
already
Yes.
aware with these tools? Have you ever used these tools? Okay, so you can see that. Not only to specific topics related to anything. Okay, few medical practitioners or biotechnology experts working on viral infection data on a particular disease in a hospital. Okay. So whether a particular process is hypothetical or real, it will be able to generate that diagram. Microsoft Designer. So you can see that few biotechnology experts working on viral infection data in hospital. No need to take images from Google Images, then merging in Paintbrush or Photoshop. We can simply use AI-based tools for content creation, for your lab manuals, for your research papers. Even you can create ebooks very quickly. You can work on different high resolution diagrams. So I can download it, simply download. So send to phone or copy image. I want to send this image to phone. So it will be sent to my mobile number, copy image or download. I can download. Now you can see that this image is downloaded. If I want to download it, I want to open it after downloading it. So you can see there is no timestamp, there is no print, there is no watermark of any website that this image is downloaded from Microsoft Images. If I want to edit this image, I can edit it. And many times when we cover this such topics, one question arise, very common question arise, and in this session also this question may arise that if we are using these images in our research papers or in our books, how to cite these images, how to give reference of these images, because people ask us, participants ask us, if I have given these images, then what should be the reference, because journal or that conference organizer will ask that what is reference of this image. In this case, there is no need to specify any reference. We do not write any reference because these images are self-created, and never write in your articles, never write in your content that it is AI generated content. Okay, because these images are equivalent to graphic designer generated images. So you will specify that you have created these images, you have generated these images, but not by AI. Okay, no need to specify that you have created these images by AI. Okay, so you can specify that you have generated it. In other practices also we perform same thing. For example, I am taking multiple images from Google Images, after that I am merging in Photoshop, I am merging in Corel Draw or Paintbrush or GIMP. So that is also my own imagination, that is also my own content creation. Okay, so no need to worry that they will ask that is it AI generated or not. So you can simply say that it is a self created image and it is not having any particular reference. So these links I have given in this presentation, I will share this presentation to all of you so that you can work on that. Okay, I will share this PPT to all participants at end of the session. Now we will cover another tool. Okay, thousands of tools available, but in limited time span, I can cover few of these tools. Okay, thousands of tools available for different things. Another tool for hidden content extraction, hidden content extraction and content creation as well as creation. First of all, we extract the content and after that we create. Perplexity. Perplexity tool, AI based tool that we can use for teaching and learning. For example, we want to create one question paper, MCQs, true false, multiple choice questions, short answer type questions, long answer type questions. I want to upload one book chapter, and depending upon that one book chapter, we want to create content. Whether it is lecture notes, it will automatically create lecture notes. From 20 pages, I want to create only one page. Crux one page, it will create. From 20 pages book or 20 pages chapter, I want to create some MCQs, some short answer type questions, it will generate. So you will see, first of all, I will download one paper, I will download one document for demonstration so that I can show you something. For example, related to medical health analysis, I am downloading some paper and so that I can upload it. Okay. Some papers which are already available in downloadable format, we will see. I will upload that paper and we will extract hidden information from that. So this one is the article. Okay, this paper, you will see I'm downloading this paper. and from this article, from this document, we will generate some content, whether MCQs or something else. Okay, so this paper I have downloaded, I am showing you. This paper is of around, you can see, 6 to 7 pages paper in 2 column. Okay, this one is 8 pages paper in 2 column. Okay, it may be a chapter, it may be a book chapter. Now, for example, this one is a book chapter, and from this particular book chapter, I want to create some MCQs. I want, or if I am a researcher, as a research scholar, I want to identify problem statement. So first of all, I will see whether problem statement is written somewhere or not. Problem statement in this paper. Okay. So problem statement is not given here in this paper. So if I want to identify problem statement in this paper, in this article, or in this chapter, first of all, I will have to read this paper from first page to last page. Or in shortcut, we will see only abstract and conclusion, and then we will guess, we will speculate that what may be the problem statement. But rather than speculating, rather than only guessing, what we can do, we can use perplexity. In parallel to perplexity, we can use chat PDF. So two tools we can use. One is chat PDF, or we can use perplexity. Okay, so on both tools I will show you this demonstration. Upload PDF. This PDF I am uploading on chatpdf.com. This is also AI based tool. You can see that this paper, in between this paper will be this particular chapter is available. Now I want to ask something. First of all, it has given me different questions related to this particular paper. So these are different research questions. Now identify, or what is problem statement in this paper. However, you might have seen that problem statement is not given in this paper. Now you can see that it has identified problem statement directly. The problem statement in this paper related to relationship between patient's perception of disease severity and adherence to treatment. So without reading the paper from first page to last page, I have identified it with a single click. I want to see what is main work and findings in this paper. So if I'm writing literature review, if I'm creating digital content, if I'm creating some content, then we can use it. So very quickly you will be able to create literature review, digital content, teaching learning content, key findings, and this particular content is plagiarism free. If I want to create, for example, this one is a book chapter, I want to create some MCQs. Okay, generate 5 multiple choice questions with answers from this document of hard difficulty level. I want to generate 5 MCQs. For example, I want to create a question bank. I want to generate one question paper from this chapter. So I have given only straight instruction. So 5 MCQs along with answers of hard. I have given difficulty level also. It should be hard difficulty level. So first question, 4 options. What is correct answer? Second question. So you can see 5 MCQs are generated along with answers. Now generate 2 short answer type questions of easy level from this paper. So very quickly we will be able to generate question bank, 2 short answer type questions along with the answers. In same way, generate 5 long answer type questions of very hard difficulty level. So you can see that 5. So this one is hint. Okay, 5 long answer type questions of hard difficulty level. Same thing you can perform in Perplexity. Simply upload your document. Upload. I'm uploading document on Perplexity, and after uploading it, I want to identify, okay, find, okay, or extract, give main findings and problem statement. So this one is problem statement from this paper, and these are the main findings. AI based tool. If I want to share it, I can share it. In same way, generate 5 multiple choice questions of easy level with answers. So very quickly we will be able to generate question bank. So first question, answer. Second question. So if you have uploaded one ebook, one content, and from that specific content you want to generate question bank, you want to create digital content, you can work on that. And these are different related questions. These are related questions corresponding to that PDF which we have uploaded, which are main challenges patients face. So this answer will be extracted from that particular PDF which we have uploaded, and this content is again plagiarism free. In chat PDF also, for example, identify future scope from this paper, from this paper, whether it is written or not, but it will identify that future work. So different points it has extracted, these may be the future points. So if you are working on some content, you are creating some digital content, some digital pedagogy based content, presentation, you can work on that, you can create it very easily on 8 points. Otherwise, if I want to write 8 future points or 8 points related to future work, it will be very difficult, and we will have to study this paper from first page to last page. Okay, so if I want to change it, for example, identify future scope from this paper in paragraph format rather than points. I want to see it only paragraph format rather than number 1, number 2. Okay, so it has given me future work in paragraph format. Earlier, in default, it has given in points format, in headings. I don't need in heading format, I need it in paragraph format. So we can copy this and we can use in our lecture notes or presentations. Same thing in Perplexity. Identify future scope in paragraph format. In perplexity.ai, again you can see it is giving the outcomes results in paragraph format. As far as generation of MCQs from scanned image or from scanned image, that is also possible. You can use Corapo You can use Perplexity also. You can use ChatGPT also. Okay, in ChatGPT also you can upload one image. Okay, otherwise you can use OCR based tools, optical character recognition based tools. Okay, I will give you that complete list which you can follow, in which multiple tools are available. Okay, so identify statement in this paper in few lines or in 200 words rather than giving very lengthy answer. So in only 5 to 6 lines we can extract, we can confine this response. So you can use it and other tools. So another tool that we are covering here, that is AI quiz gen. Okay, slides go for AI based presentations. If you want to create presentations, PowerPoint presentations quickly, AI based tools, lots of AI based platforms available. Simply we have to specify our topic and it will create presentation in downloadable format and editable format. Slides go or presentation GPT. Okay, so very quickly we will cover it because of the limited time span. Okay, so you can see this one, generate presentations in minutes. Get started. On which topic I want to create presentation. For example, I want to create presentation on Internet of Things, IoT. Writing tone, creative, professional, in which language? In multiple languages, Punjabi, Hindi, Marathi, Tamil, Telugu, international languages, internationalization as well as localization, both are available. How many slides? 8 slides, 10 slides, 80 slides, 200 slides. In how many slides you want to create? Colorful presentation or geometric presentation or professional format? In which format? So just for presentation, just for demonstration, I'm taking any randomly. For example, I'm taking this part. Okay, generate presentation. So very quickly we will be able to generate a presentation. If you want to specify a detailed scenario, IoT with mobile communication, IoT with vehicular communication, we can specify. It will generate that pinpoint presentation. So you can see, first of all, it has given me that updated topic. I have given it only IoT, but it has given me very effective, very attractive, very professional title, connecting the world, the transforming power of IoT. Second slide, introduction to IoT. Okay, I want to use it in presentation mode. So you can see that without writing anything, I have created PPT with unique images, plagiarism free images. So this is IoT. No need to download images from Google and after that we are modifying it. So this one is applications of IoT. I have specified only 8 slides. So 8 slides. In 8 slides, it has given me introduction, application, challenges, future of IoT, and at last I can give my name or whatever, by whatever way I want to edit it. So if I want to edit this presentation, I can edit. In same way, if we want to create presentation on some other topic, very quickly we will take another scenario. For example, stock market and mutual funds for investments. Okay, just for demonstration, I have taken random topic. This 8 slides or 10 slides I want to take. I want to create a presentation very quickly on stock market, mutual funds, and capital market. Okay, capital market. So we will see what it will generate. So as a teacher, as an academician, as a presenter, it is very useful and very quickly we will be able to create our content. Now you can see that 10 slides presentation will be generated automatically. So navigating investment opportunities are comprehensive guide to capital market, stock market and mutual funds. So we'll see what it has generated in. So first of all, it has given me very attractive title, very professional title. Then introduction to capital market. Second, third slide, understanding capital market, stock market, stocks, mutual funds, benefits of mutual funds, investment strategies, and each and every image is plagiarism free, each and every content is plagiarism free. We can download it. So you can see that we can download in PPT format. After that, if I want to edit it, for example, I want to add some content here, I can upload my image, uploads, photos, elements, for example, line and arrows, some emojis, some AI writer. If I want to use AI content writer, that can also be done. I want to use a curved text. Okay, so you can see that I can use any particular content. So after creating a raw presentation, after creating a bare presentation, pre-built presentation, I can edit it. So I want to use some emojis, some images, some stickers. So these stickers I can add in my presentation, and these stickers are not available in PowerPoint. In default PowerPoint, these are not available, which are given in AI based tools. Shapes. If I want to upload my own image or own images, that can be done. Slides Go or presentation PPT, presentation gpt.com. Any of these you can use, it's up to you. So create stunning presentations with AI. On which topic you want to create? For example, on biotechnology. So simply you have to give theme, biotechnology and key segments. Themes, lots of themes available. So just in default I'm giving it create presentation. Completely free. So you can download it, you can share it. So you can see biotechs, healthcare applications, agricultural advancements, environmental solutions. So very quickly I have generated the presentation of biotechnology. Whether I am having knowledge of biotechnology or not, it doesn't matter. But I am able to create the presentation. Okay. Now, dear participants, I am sharing this presentation, this content to all of you so that you will be able to follow it. I will share it in chat window. Dear participants, if you have any query related to the session, you can ask any query, any question, any point of discussion. If you have any point of discussion, you can ask.
Can you generate videos for similar to the pictures that we have generated using AI tools?
Yes, sir. Any maker, you can use any maker.
Any maker?
Yes, sir. Any maker. So, or if you are working on
maker.
some specific platform or for some particular theme, you can mail me separately. I will send you that list related to that theme.
Is it possible to predict the future?
Yes, definitely. So with data science also you can work. So if you have some particular data and you want to go for
No,
prediction,
I'm asking
that
what's
also
the
be done.
future of what's the future of Earth? Or if everything goes like AI tools and like this, what could be the future according to your expectation? Okay, in
Actually,
chat GPT, if you type what could be the future, it is going to give something. But you worked with so many tools, so what could be the future if things goes like this?
yes, sir. Actually, as far as future is concerned, there is a big threat nowadays. There is a huge threat, specifically on IT sector, specifically on automation world. Okay, whatever domains are associated with automation, with automated things, these are under threat. So in upcoming time, only those professions will remain which can't be automated. Okay, whether it is
No.
mechanical
Uh,
work or not. Okay, as far as IT,
uh,
CSC, as far as automated domains are concerned, you might have seen that these are under threat, and currently also lots of jobs are getting killed, lots of firings are
yes.
there in big corporates.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have to be very careful
Yes.
while selecting the
Because
domain.
I'm thinking of Newton's third law.
Yes, sir. Because as all of you are teachers and students might be asking you about different domains, in which domain they should go for. So you have to guide them. We have to guide them properly. That what is the future of these domains. Okay, but as far as future prediction is concerned, it is not possible for anybody. Okay, and
Yes.
nobody can predict the future, but we can be
But
prepared. We can be
yes.
prepared.
But as I said, Newton's third law is going to act on everything. I
Yes,
mean,
sir.
every action has equal and opposite reaction. So that is going to act.
Yes, sir.